All right, I'm ready to update you on our 30-day experiment, trying to get on YouTube, posting videos every day, and see what we can come up with. So I have my laptop here, and I've been looking at my dashboard, and we'll update you how it went. So first, just a little bit what we did. So we decided we would have 30 days to try this out. We were hearing people on YouTube, maybe you've heard them too, that would say, YouTube is easy. You can get monetized. Some people get monetized in 30 days. Others don't, but maybe they have good success in 30 days. And YouTube wants to pay small channels. And we were hearing a lot of hope for the small channels. Well, if you have 0 subscribers, 0 watch hours, and 0 everything, you're brand new. You are a small channel. So hope for small channels is very good. So we had hope. So some people were suggesting various ways to do this. There's, make great thumbnails, make great content, make great everything, and compete with the greatest, and they're all great, and we're just a little tiny channel, and we're not that great. So we thought, well, let's think about the ones who suggest just be yourself. That sounds, it sounds a little easier. Be yourself, be authentic, be who you really are, share what you know, share your journey. So people were saying, just get on YouTube, tell your story, how you work, what you do, what you have for your finances, and how you manage, because life is not easy for people, and they get on YouTube and they want to learn something, they want to grow. So if we can help them out in the areas that they want to grow, that will be better. So we took some advice. One of the people we listened to was Dante London. Thank you, Dante. And he was very excited because he was finding good success by talking about his 9-to-5 jobs and by talking about YouTube. He also found that it really helped his channel when he would talk for 20 minutes or 15 to 20 minutes, 20 minutes, but not the short videos. If he did a little bit longer video, he seemed to be making progress much more quickly. And so we decided to try some of his suggestions. He said, post every day, post every day. If you're not posting every day, you're not committed. So we said, okay, let's try. I mean, I can't guarantee anything, but the least I can do is try to see how it'll go. See if we can post every day. See if we can try to be more real and authentic and just get through. So we were going to aim for close to 20 minutes a day. We were going to post every day, and we aim to be real, have more authentic content, not the hyper edited, where you do a clip, cut it, and do another clip and cut it, paste a bunch of clips together and have this really smooth, fancy video. We just are not there yet, and we're a small channel. That would be so much work. So rather than just learning everything and doing only one video in a week, what do we have to lose? Let's try something. Let's try posting something more real, more authentic, with less editing, and let's see if we can still make a journey through a different method. So he had suggested that we talk about YouTube or a 9-to-5 job or other things that help people. This makes total sense. I get on YouTube, I'm looking for what I need for my life. Other people get on YouTube, they are looking for what they need for their lives. And if I know something I can share, then it's wonderful to share so that they can benefit, right? So I need to share something of value to other people. So what kind of work you do is a good idea, and motivating people in whatever that could be YouTube, that could be other things, but just making a difference, trying to think about helping people. Okay, so also he had suggested he found certain hashtags to help, and he used, at the time he was using life, subscribe, respect, and YouTube. And so some of those hashtags, whenever they seemed to fit the video, we would use some of those, and that was part of our trial. And I'm not sure exactly how they relate, but if you're talking about YouTube, it is a good idea to have a hashtag YouTube, just to help YouTube know You're talking about YouTube so it can promote you so that you can promote YouTube. Why would YouTube not want you to promote YouTube? Business likes to promote itself, so if I'm promoting YouTube, YouTube will promote me. Or hopefully, if I'm not too terrible. So, Dante said, keep your description simple. So don't overdo it, don't overthink it, don't, go too wild with it, partly because too much time will just discourage you from continuing. So you should do the right amount that's going to work, that's going to be what you can manage, but the descriptions he didn't think seemed to matter. Okay, so for a month, we tried to post every single day. And here's our experience. It was hard. Well, he was saying, people are saying YouTube is promoting small channels. I don't doubt that. But what you may not realize if you haven't started a channel is you have to work through yourself before you can get on and share to others. And if you're just sitting in front of like this little camera right here and trying to talk to people, at first it is not easy. And after a little bit, it is still not easy. Easier than it was before. But I wouldn't say it's second nature. But if you post every day, you have more time to get over that, right? So post every day. Get through it. Get through the bad part. Everybody has a bad part. Recognize that it's okay to have all these inadequacies. Everybody else does too. And we just move forward, and that's how we win. So when we started posting, we first post a video, and then I said, well, the only way to post every single day, surely something's going to come up. So let's try to be a day ahead, so that when things happen and we're not going to post one day, that video is already posted from yesterday, and then the next morning we wake up and get another one ready. So we try to stay a day ahead. Well, that was a really good idea because we were having trouble even managing to get one day ahead. And then we would easily lose it and get not ahead, but right to on time. And then we'd try to get a day ahead and then on time. And we did pretty well for the first half of the month. And toward the end, boy, we just couldn't quite get to it, and we missed a day, and then we'd do a video or two and then miss a day, and it's just really difficult. The other thing that happened halfway through the month was I started paying attention to the videos we had done, and I started thinking, why should I post a video today that might get 10 or 20 views if I could spend another hour and I could figure out what it is that makes the video better, and then I post the video, maybe it'll get 400 or 1,000 views. So I had a little bit of thought to slow down a little bit and make the videos better. The trouble was, I wasn't exactly sure what better was. Better, yeah. So we have to figure out what better is. So we looked at some of our videos, and the many videos, even with titles that you would think would catch some attention, they just weren't going anywhere. But we were very new, me included. I mean, for sure, I'm terrible as a public speaker, so I have a lot to get used to on the phone, and that's okay. Here I am. I'm getting used to it. But as you can imagine, the videos might not be quite as outstanding as somebody who's like, yeah, you can do it, right? So you have to just get used to it and take your time. Meanwhile, some videos did pop off and did do better. Got a video that had over 1,000 views. And I was very surprised because I didn't realize it would do that. I almost hesitated to post it. Isn't that how it works? If you hesitate to post, that might be your video. So anyway, hesitated to post, then I posted, and there it was. So some got over 1,000, Another one got over 1,300 or something like that. And then a few 40, 38 views, really not getting a lot of views for some of them. So we're on a learning curve. It might take us just a little longer than some people who've had good luck recently, because we truly started off with no exposure. We hadn't done TikTok, we hadn't done other videos, we hadn't done a lot of public speaking, we weren't used to writing scripts, or we weren't used to the camera, talking to it like our best friend. So all of these things really added up and made it more difficult for us to be natural, get views, and learn how to do it. So I feel like, wow, not only were we trying to post every day, but we were jumping through these mental hurdles of your own, what do I have to say, and am I worth it, am I worthy, will what I say matter? And I'm sure I know something that could be valuable to people, but what is it? You know, what is it that I know that I could share and that could be really needed by the world? I'm sure it's there, but it takes a little time to find it in yourself and pull it out. All right, so where we're at now. All right, starting with 0 subscribers, 0 watch hours, and 0 views. Here's what we did. The month of January, we had 4,029 views. So 2 videos got over 1,000 views. So 2 videos were over half of that number, just that alone. So those 2 videos, I'm so thankful we did them, because boy, it's sure nice to have some encouragement in the beginning. Anyway, so watch hours from this whole month of January, we have 164 watch hours. So that is quite far from monetization, because monetization would need 4,000 watch hours. So we have a ways to go. And we got 96 subscribers in January. We've since got a couple more, but in January, 96 subscribers. That's out of the needed 1,000 before we could be monetized. So it's a small percentage of the way, but we're not trying to be too discouraged yet, because the thing is, we've watched other people, and what happens is they'll be low and slow, and then a video will pop off and it'll rise. So all it takes is having a couple of videos that do well. And if we get better and better, things should progress faster and faster. So if it were just a linear, this is going to be a while. But we hope to improve our skills and our knowledge of YouTube and whatever else we need to improve. So even though it's not a lot, it's progress. So the idea was for us that we would try 30 days to see if YouTube was really easy as far as reaching us out and helping us get exposed to the world. I do think it's shown our videos to the world. I think it's given us a chance, that small YouTubers are getting a chance and their videos are getting out, and it's not as difficult as it was for your video to be seen. Now, you still have to work on improving your video so that when people see it, they like it and that they watch it and that they want more, and all those kinds of things that help YouTube be encouraged to send your video out more. The more people like it, the more YouTube will have them watch it. So just to keep that in mind, I do think that YouTube did show our videos, just that we will get more views when our videos get better. That sounds pretty logical. So when we started, one of the issues we had to deal with was just not being familiar with the camera, not knowing how to approach it. Like, it's not even an audience. Some people are used to an audience, but this is not even an audience, and there's nobody here to talk to. And when I have conversations, usually the other person has a comment back, and now I just have to talk to the camera and nobody talks back. So this part was really difficult to try to get used to, and I think by just posting every day, that's one of the better ways to just face it. Even if the video is not perfect, you just go and post, and maybe someday this will be my nice little friend right here. But right now, it's still a camera. Okay, and the other thing is, we weren't experienced with video making in general. Like, there are people who have done a lot of videoing, and or at least TikTok videos or other types of videos, and other than, you know, a little video here or there on a trip, mostly we weren't exposed to that, and so making that was a whole new thing that would make us feel a little more unnatural. The other thing is just working with the cameras, the memory, and the uploading, and how to upload to YouTube, which buttons to press, what to click, you know, do this, do that. The first few times through, it's very difficult. It's not very difficult, really, but it just is a new thing to learn, new buttons to push. YouTube actually does really make it easy. Just you have to learn. You still have to learn. You have to still press it even if it's not that hard. So a lot of time is spent just figuring that type of thing out. You know, once it's on my camera, then how do I upload to YouTube, and how do I get it to go? How do I put a nice thumbnail on it? Do I need a nice thumbnail on it? So I think that overall, would I do it again? Oh yes. I learned so much, and we did not quite make doing it every day. We did post a video 25 days out of 30 in January, but we did not make a video every day. We ran into sickness and inexperience and memory issues on the phone and posting difficulties, but with a lot of really good effort, we did get 25 videos in that month. And so in a way you could say, well, weren't our rewards even higher than what they were? But I think it's just going to take a little time. We've got to get a little more, I don't know, used to it. Just a little more of us, our voice, our experience, and our life, and our interests coming through to the camera. And I think that will really help. And I think we're already making progress. So of what we did, what would I do again? Let's see. Post every day. I would really try to post every day. In fact, someone set up a challenge for February, starting the 2nd of February, to post every day. So I'm going to try again to post every day. Yes, we started off at 30 days, but we knew we might go 60 or 90. And of course we didn't make our goal 100%, but we did well. And now we're going to go for another 30 days to see if we can post every day this time, and to see if we can improve our speaking naturalness to the camera, or maybe find good topics, or hopefully improve something about it so that our videos will get more widespread. Hopefully. Anyway, and would I recommend it? Yeah, I would recommend that you get on YouTube. It is really a good time from what I can see and from my experience. Yeah, my videos are getting out, not as far as I might wish, but they're getting out. And if other people jump in right now too, YouTube is doing the same thing for all small channels, where they'll actually have an algorithm that will show your video to people and give you a chance. Not a guarantee, but give you a chance to be noticed. And that is what you need. That, and then your experience, your life views, your personality, your thoughts, your ideas, your wisdom, whatever you have, you can share it with the world, and everybody can be blessed. So it's been actually kind of fun. I've had a lot of challenge, a lot of trying to get a topic and trying to get a video, and then all of a sudden trying to get another topic and another video. It felt like it was just so much. And then when we both started getting sick, it was just too much to maintain. But It still had been fun at times and challenging at times, to be honest. Sometimes it was tough, just really tough. But in the end, it's worth it, I think, to try and see what you can do. What can we do? We wouldn't know unless we tried. My husband also said that, after several days, he's like, I'm really glad we tried this. I was saying, I'm glad we're trying this. It feels good just to step out and actually do something rather than just thinking about something. And he said the same thing. Like, he was so glad we were just actually trying it. Doesn't matter if this is our thing for life, but we should try and see what does happen when we step forward and just put something out there and try, see what we can learn. What can we do? If we don't, we will never know what we might have done. And if we go for it and we decide we don't like it, we can always change, no problem. But meanwhile, we do decide to go for it another month. We think that it's worth it, that our time, well, that's not the worst thing in the world. If we spent a little time just recording some of our life, a few pieces here and there, and I can do it while he's busy with other things, and we can both do it together when we're here, and we can just continue. It's not that hard, but well, it's hard. But as far as time out of our lives, it actually did take some time. But I think it won't always take that much time. I think once we get a little smoother at some of this, operating the camera, post on YouTube, thinking of topics, and having our ideas that we can share come out more easily, I think it just gets easier to do that without taking quite so much time. And I think when it does, that it could be something you can do outside of a 9-to-5 job, that you can post a little here in the evenings and make videos for people and share your knowledge, experience, and what you know. Anyway, we're looking forward to still watching what other YouTubers are doing, the ones that have had some growth, just to see how they continue. And we're looking forward to seeing how we grow and what we can come up with, which direction our channel will go. It's kind of exciting. Our channel is called Float a Coconut, because if you float a coconut, the coconut is heading off toward another shore to a new location where it will land, put its roots down, put its shoots up, and where it'll grow. And we need that. Our lives right now, for our family, we need to set off to a new direction where we can grow. We're tired. We've been counting budgets and saving pennies for a long time, and we're ready to just expand our income and expand our housing situation and just trying to grow. And if we send our coconut off and test another shore, maybe that'll be the shore where we can grow. And that's why we want to float a coconut. So maybe grab your coconuts and think about where you want to go and where you want to be next year and where you would like to set your roots and grow. And if it's not where you are, you might need to float. And you know what? The ocean has loads of minerals. And those coconuts floating along in the ocean, they are gaining like tons of minerals. And that is going to assist them when they grow. So if you feel like you're floating, you don't know where you're going, you're gathering minerals and you're gaining preparedness for that shore. And when you land, you're going to grow and thrive and build a new life. So, welcome to Float a Coconut, and we hope that you float and you grow, as we hope to float and we hope to grow. Have a good day.